guys, and welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. Firstly, I'd like to say thank you for your inquiry on this SSV Redline in the stunning black colour. We'll do just a walk around video on it, show you some of the features and some of the condition of the vehicle itself as well. So looking at the front of the vehicle, you do have that very iconic VF look to it, being that it is a VF SSV Redline. You do have your split black grilling with your chrome outlining on both parts with your iconic Holden badging in the middle there. Now there has been a few stone chips along the front of the vehicle here, but they have been touched up. Now on the side here you do have your fog light down the bottom, colour coded parking sensors on the front there, and your very big projector headlights as well, just to help give you a lot of visibility in the dark. Now you do have your big aftermarket alloy wheels here, excellent condition on the tyres, and they are brand new wheels. We did fit them as well. Looking on the driver's side of the vehicle itself, excellent condition, and being a black vehicle you really would notice if there was something standing out. You do have the black side mirrors to tie in with the overall black and chrome look of the car, with your chrome door handles and your chrome trimming to your windows as well. One thing I definitely recommend adding is some tint, just again to tie in with that all black and chrome look. Now coming down to our second alloy wheel here, again brand new condition because we did fit these wheels to the car itself. Coming around to the back of the vehicle, you will notice you do have the Walkaround performance badging and the W310 badging as well. Now you do also have your double dual tip exhausts as well. Again, Walkaround performance as it was fitted with the W310 pack. Now you do have your colour matched reverse parking sensors as well, and there is a reverse camera nestled in just here above your plate. Now we'll come back and have a look inside the boot, just as I don't have the key on me at the moment. Now coming around onto our passenger side, again that wheel brand new, and again this side does present in excellent condition. Now if I am being picky, there is just a little bit of a scuff on this side here, but again only if I'm being super picky. Now you do have your little vent here. Now that is not a functioning vent, it is just there for looks. And of course, one thing that I did forget to mention, you do have your big Brembo brake calipers on this vehicle as well. So what we'll do now is we'll pop back around to the boot and we'll have a look inside the boot and then up at the engine. Right guys, so we've just popped open the boot. Looking in, you do have plenty of storage in there as well for anything that you might need. And then just looking underneath the flooring here, you do have your original full-size alloy wheel there. So what we'll do now is we'll just pop it over to the front of the car and have a look at the engine. So looking at the engine of the 2014 Commodore SSV Redline VF. Now this engine is a 8-cylinder 6-litre petrol engine, and of course it has been Walkaround enhanced. This vehicle itself is a 6-speed automatic, and inside the car you do have a 5-star NCAP safety rating with a total of 6 airbags throughout. Now roughly you'll get 260 kilowatts of power and 517 newton meters of torque, but of course with the Walkaround performance those should be higher. Now this vehicle is a petrol vehicle. You do have a 71 litre capacity tank, using roughly 11.8 litres to the 100 kilometres and about 602 kilometres to a tank. But of course it does depend on how you drive, and with a car like this I don't think fuel economy is the forefront of your mind. Alright guys, so now we're inside the SSV Redline, and starting over on our driver's side door we have all 4 of our power window controls, along with our window locking, and all 4 of those windows are automatic as well, up and down. Just up from there we do have our power mirror controls, both left and right, so you can change all the angles and everything. And then just above from that you do have your central locking as well. Now looking through our steering wheel here, you do have your headlight controls. Now in this model you do have auto headlights as well, so you can just leave it on auto and the car will do the rest for you. Just next to that you do have your little dial for the illumination inside your cluster, and then you do have your controls for your heads up display as well, so that you can position it to exactly where you want it to be. Looking through onto our right hand stalk here, we do have our indicators both left and right, and our high beams on the one control. And then you also have little buttons to flick through what you're seeing on your center screen in your cluster here as well. Now looking through onto our left hand stalk here, we do have our windscreen wipers. Now on the steering wheel itself, it is beautifully leather wrapped with a carbon fibre finish through the bottom. On our right hand side here, we do have all of our infotainment controls like our volume and our sourcing, along with our answer and reject for our Bluetooth. Now over on the left hand side, we have all of our cruise control settings, along with our front collision mitigation on and off, and our lane departure warning on and off as well. Looking at our head unit here, I'll just quickly pop the car into reverse so you can see the clarity on the reversing camera. And it does, as you move the wheel, move and show where you will end up as well, help predict for you. And if you just press the park assist, you'll be able to see all of your sensors, and it does light up as you are getting closer to things on there, as you can see there as someone walked past. Popping it back into park, you do have the sat nav in this model as well, so bringing that up, there it is right there, beautiful clear view right there. And if we go back into the home, you'll see we do have AM FM radio, digital radio, our CD player, Bluetooth connectivity, USB auxiliary, and many more options as well. You do have all of your hard buttons to help control that, as well as the touchscreen, and then you do have your hazards button as well, again with that carbon fibre trim running through. And you do have the dual zone climate control in this model as well, so as you can see, passenger and driver can be different temperatures, so all of your hard buttons for that are there. Just below that you have another little storage area with a 12-volt socket in it, so nice and handy if you are needing to charge anything in the vehicle. Automatic shifter, if I just pop it into drive and over to our passenger side, you can shift through the gears manually as well. Now just to point out, this car does come with 2 keys as well. You do have the traction control on and off button, your park assist and your parking sensor on and off buttons as well, just here. And then you do have your electric handbrake just on the other side there. Now the electric handbrake does work the same as a normal one, up for on, down for off. Now just under that you do have 2 very large cup holders, and then in our beautiful leather center console, plenty of storage, a 12-volt socket just under there, USB port and auxiliary point. And then just here, if your key's gone flat and you still need to start the car, you can just pop your key in there and you can still start the car. So I'll just let the camera person pan around a little bit, and then I'll show you through the service book and just through the Walk-in-Shore certificate. So looking through the service book, we do have very full service history. First service done at 12,000. Yep, sorry, at 12,000. Second service at 23,000. Then at 30,000. Then at 42,000. And then an intermediate service done by us at 53,401, and now we're sitting at 53,430 kilometres. Now we do also have our dyno tune certificate here as well, so showing that our maximum kilowatts will be 307.7 and our maximum torque is 552.9 Newton meters. And then we also just have our Walk-in-Shore certificate of authenticity, just to show that it is Walk-in-Shore certified. So what we'll do now, guys, we'll just pop outside and wrap up the video. Up our walk around video on this stunning black SSV Redline. Now just before I go, I will touch on a couple more things as we were running through the car. We do offer packages with tint, glass coat protection to help protect the beautiful black colour, and leather protect to help and protect the beautiful leather interior as well. Please give us a call on 9907 0555 to have a chat about those. We do also offer a premium mechanical protection plan. It is at an additional cost, but you do get coverage over 5 years or up to the 200,000 kilometre mark, over 181 items, and you get 10 years of platinum roadside assistance. Now, if you are financing with our in-house finance team, it only increases your payments by a small amount, of course, depending on how you do structure your loan. Now, with our 4.8 star Google rating and over 800 Google reviews, you can be assured that you are dealing with the right people to buy a car from. So that number to call again is 9907 0555. My name's Ruby, and thank you for watching.